3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Fortunately, this game is nice enough to let you skip every cutscene. I want to say this run will be sub 3 hours. I could be wrong, though, since this is a New Game Plus. It could be, I don't know, 2.5 hours? I feel like 3 hours, around 3 hours, might be close, though. Hey, we'll see. So here's one of the few things you can't skip. These are all tutorial bits. So notice how I was able to basically talk to the girls and then suddenly not be talking to the girls. That's because I can skip their scenes, but I can't skip these tutorial bits. Oh, and the uniform that I have on right now. That is unlocked by beating Blue Mountain. This is the complete file we've been working on for the past few weeks on stream. Oh, whoa. I meant to be down. Very few people, I think, have seen this uniform. One, because most people haven't played Blood Plus, but also of those who played Blood Plus. Not sure how many have gone through Blue Mountain. And there basically was no footage, as far as I know, until I uploaded some of Blue Mountain. So there you go. Be careful here not to mash too hard. It's the same issue with Flower Sun Rain. I think I said this last stream. Where, since I can't read the text, I have to make sure I don't accidentally mash into the conversation again. Cutscene. Oh, nothing else, I'm consistent. I did that last time. I get to running speed and then I get stuck against the wall. Unfortunately, even on a New Game Plus, if you start on the lowest difficulty, you still have to do the tutorial stuff. If I was on Perfect Kiss, the hard mode, I wouldn't have to do it again. But nope. Have to do it again.
サポートします。チュートリアルに従ってください。その調子です。その調子です。そうです。さや。
That was slash, this is slash combo.
そうです。さや。その調子です。その調子です。その調子です。そうです。さや。
This is the dark side, as I call it. For gaining blood. Getting to a death blow. Good take care and welcome. Thanks for good luck. And loading. I didn't even skip anything after that. It has to load after that. Oh, this is this is, yeah. Oh, hello. I looked away because briefly forgot which tutorial is shown. So you have to let them do this.
その調子です。そうです。さよ。
Then you have to let them hit you. Oh wait, nope, that's too early. Ah! I try to do this. Okay, this part I have semi-memorized, but not always. I was doubting myself. Then I let them hit me. Hit me.
そのタイミングです。
Hit me, weird vampire but still dinosaur-looking schoolgirl. Hit me again. Oh, right. Got ahead of myself. Finally, can use New Game Plus. That sidestep here and that's the swipe here. Those are New Game Plus. Those are upgrades you get later. They make combat a lot smoother, let me tell you. This death blow is interesting. It's press the buttons on screen the set amount of time it says there. So it's like it's at least easy. Interesting. I say that in air quotes. Guess that was implied. And one more. Charge is New Game Plus from the New Game Plus. Easy. And this one is find the right spot on the analog stick where the controller vibrates. Forget how I split. Oh, whoa. That's weird. I think I split where it says excellent. Because I don't have splits I'm comparing against, like, directly, but I did do that action playthrough and I had splits running. So yeah, let's do that. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Now it's time for the character that everybody loves, the fan favorite, you could say. At least the people on my stream. The people on my stream, at least. Probably won't need to save much at all. I will need to save, though, for other reasons. I'm still planning videos, so... One more video left, though. Like, not counting, you know, the VOD of this. We'll need to make a save. And hey, it's Aoyama. Look at that. Everybody's favorite stylish detective with a pompadour. Don't need to read those emails. He's wearing his special protector outfit. Two. Need to reload. Had I not shot that first shot, that got deflected. That could have been 6 shots. That split was barely 2 minutes. And most of that 2 minutes was just load times, I think. Talk to you. This I have memorized. At least I hope I do. If I don't, well then... Oh well. Ironically, this is one of the harder chapters because you need to talk to a specific sequence of people, but if you can't read the Japanese, like I can't, then you have no idea what the sequence is. I had to relearn the chapter. It's my first playthrough. I just talked to everybody. And then I talked to everybody again, and then people were in places they weren't before, and then I eventually opened the door, and then I had to figure out what exactly I did that first time when I replayed. Yeah, now I know the sequence. By heart. I have it burned into my brain now. Out of necessity. Camera. And it's Lewis. I think that's his name. Google Translate tells me. I'm trying to think where I would need to save, like, for safety. But I'm so strong, I'm not sure if I need to. Obviously not this guy, because he's, like, the first boss. Well, technically second boss. Saya's first boss. Aoyama had the first boss. Oh, get closer. Observe that. Come on, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Keep knocking them down and chaining these dark sides. I deserve that. Didn't dodge in time. I thought I could get enough hits in. Okay, I probably deserve that too. He's in a very huggy mood right now. There we go. I can max past him though. Nice camera. I think he does that. I think when he's in his last phase, he just stands there. And good, we knocked him down. This death blow is press buttons that appear on screen. Okay. I'll trust my notes. You know, I don't want to say too much about the movie, but I'm reminded of Zebra Man. There is an encounter in the school gym. It's not like anything like this. It's very the way it's done is of course very different, but I'm just reminded. Because of course, when I'm thinking of Suda, Miyake is not far from it in my mind. So you have to read this email. A few emails are mandatory. Fortunately, I have it in my notes, and in fact, I have it in my notes in all caps. And this guy, I'm going to show before reading the email. You can talk to him, but and he is there. But you need to read the email first, or else his conversation won't be the one to trigger the next NPC, and then the one after that. On my second playthrough, I got really lost because I didn't read the email, and I was wondering, you know, what am I doing wrong? I was genuinely panicking, and then I realized, wait a minute, like this is I'm overthinking it. So I checked all my email, and then the sequence started playing out properly. So there you go. I have it in my notes now and forevermore. Oh, there we go. Yep, thanks HDMI converter. Thanks component to HDMI converter. Been doing that. Not often. It didn't happen during the Blue Mountain stream. No, I think this is very clunky movement. I should have not taken the street. I should have cut through. Yeah, I don't need my notes for this. Honestly, the real time I need my notes these days, when just strictly beating the game, is just, you know, as in not counting side quests, side missions and whatnot. It's just the finishers, the death blows for bosses. And we need to read this email as well. This opens up the police station. Got this delightful running animation. The Ishizaka Cabaret is right over there, right to our right there, running past it. So you don't need to do this, what I'm about to do now. There's this guy here, but for the sake of testing for a later video. I won't do the testing now, but I'm just going to talk to him. Again, you do not have to do this as part of the speedrun. I'm simply doing this out of convenience, because I'm going to make a save file later. To test something. In fact, I'll make a save file after this, because I need to test something for Saya as well. Another email we don't need to read. Simply go down to the basement. Oh, I do that every time. Trigger cutscene. There's a not heaven smile in here. And you don't need to fight this guy once he loads. All you need to do is walk to the back, and you do get an email if you try to fight him. Oh, there it is. Yep. Well, I guess immediately during the fight that says, "What can you?" I think it asks you, "Well, what can you do?" It seems invincible. I think I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've Google translated that email. Triggers another cutscene with a female cop. She gives us a new gun. Then we just keep shooting. And yeah, that's it. Again, you don't need to save. I don't need to save here. It's all for the sake of later testing for a later video. I really dig the. I mean, I dig the art style in general. It's the Killer 7 art style, of course. I dig the art style, but I do like the city, you know, sunset, twilight here, before it gets at night, in which the city still looks good. But yeah, I like the warm colors here. We're in the evening, going into night. Oh, whoa, where am I going? There we're going. We're at a manhole that's in a very unintuitive spot. And because we are on adventure mode, we will have very few of these generic enemy encounters, thankfully. So at the beginning, we have the same amount across all difficulties, like there are 3 of these encounters on Adventure, Action, and Perfect Kiss, but later on, it'll be like the final chapter. We'll have like 21 bats in Action and Perfect Kiss, where it'll only be like, I think, like 8 maybe on Adventure. So yeah, if you're playing this, if you ever play this game, anybody listening to the stream right now or the later VOD, play this game on Adventure. Do yourself a favor, play this game on Adventure. You will thank me later. I won't edit my notes now, but if I need to, I can do it after the stream. But my notes look pretty solid. But I'm also not looking at them much, because I don't really need to, like, need them that much. I heard enemy. They're over there. Got Dark Side, and there's no one to use it on. Oh, that's... No more heroes already. Probably didn't need to do that slash too early, because I was still charging. I think the next save I need to do for my purposes, that is I think 1? Yeah, it's 1 a.m. after 1 a.m. And I'd have that written down just in case. So I need to make at least 3 saves. And I have enough saves, thankfully.
戦って
Enough slots to make it work. Where are the enemies? Hello? There you are. Not bad.
Saya 気をつけて
And this, again, you don't need to do this like the character before. This is someone I'm talking to only for the sake of testing later. Oh, wait. I need to... Let me read this email first. Because you need to read this email, and then let me talk to you. Again, for the sake of testing later, for a later video, you do not need to talk to that girl as part of the speedrun. She is part of a side mission. She's part of an email chain. I want to test that later for a later video. Not even test, really. It's more of just I need to record something under specific conditions, and I need to trigger the side quest. So I can trigger it off-screen. Do the rest of it off-screen. This guy isn't too hard. That was easy. Mash faster! Weird that I have a lot of time for this. I slow down. Charge at me. Have to do that. This is fast. I knew it was gonna be fast, but this is a fast fight right now. And then I have to let him do this. You have to let him do those things. And this is, of course, in my notes. Have time to take a sip of water. Don't need a save. So I really like this mission as Aoyama. We need to find some and do some favors before we get a top secret file from that guy. I need to talk to a chain of people. Oh, I see a typo in my notes. I can fix that later. Oh, hello. Oh, come on. I'll admit, I had fun trying to cobble together what I could with Google Translate and realizing how I could make this work. See if I can pick up their clues, if Google would give me enough. Oh, no, this floor? Yep. Oh, come on. Camera ships. Wait. No, I'm good. I was misreading something. Oh, hello? Thank you. Now that we're done with that... gives us the file, and we are free to go. And that is it. No enemies, because they take care of it in the cutscene. Okay, we leave. Like I can see the, like at the top left, you saw it briefly. The glowing point for the enemies. Hmm.
さや、戦って。
Blue, somebody should. Oh, thank you. That it? Okay. I'm making pretty good time. I still say this might be 3 hours. I still think this might be 3 hours. Maybe 2.5. A little hard to say here.
戦って
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, they got me, dude. Always impressed when those guys get me.
Saya, 気をつけて
Okay, one more.
Saya, 戦って
Hey, different enemy type. The lizard men. Come on. Bad.
Saya, 気をつけて
Oh. Okay. Well, that was a glitch. What? This happened elsewhere. Where I was teleported. That lost me time. I was in the right spot. The loading zone was right there. Oh, hold on. Look at that later. I wonder if it's because... Am I, like, holding the analog stick or something? Or am I holding a button that I shouldn't be during those transitions? That's the first time it happened there. So there's a cutscene, and we need a trigger here. Oh, an event. We need a trigger here. Then we go up to the roof. Oh, well, that's my fault. Could have gone closer. Gonna get hit. Walk around that. Hey, can you stop having iframes? Oh, I knocked him all the way back. There we go. There we go. I think we're getting into the groove with this fight. Whoa, I knocked him all the way back. Well. Oh, I liked him in the corner better. Liked her in the corner better. Good. Whoa, didn't. First time that's happened. Mash button when controller vibrates. I can do that. You know, I had a lot of trouble with this boss my first time. Oh, what? But I think it's because I was trying to force jump attacks. You'd think aerial enemy. Oh, you have to jump attack him. But no, you can hit him from the ground. You. Then we have to go to. I think there's no house here. I'm doing this for my sake. Okay, there's no. Because later on, you can visit this chapter as Saya. You have this chapter as Saya. And there are more you can talk to more of these houses. Hello? Did I hit the trigger right? Oh, wait, dummy. Wait, I talked to that one? Bottom left, bottom right. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Nope, there we don't go. There we go. Ah, missed it. Oh well. There are 4 houses, and I keep misreading my notes and thinking they're in different places. Like I said, there's a later mission where you can visit this, so I always keep thinking, oh, I can talk to every house, but no, it's just some of the houses. Maybe I should specify more in my notes. I think they just make it more confusing. Doesn't help that it's hard to see the triggers for that. Oh well. If I ever run this category again, that's time save. Hard boss. One thing in my favor, though, here is that he's a little harder when you're starting from a new game. Because you don't have fast fire. Have a fast fire rate like I do. Alright, here's where the difference is between Adventure and the higher difficulties. It really stacks up. So, on Adventure, we only have 3 of these bats to fight. They're bats on the map. I call them bats because they're bats on the map. But on the other difficulties, the higher difficulties, there are 8. And it only gets worse later.
さや戦って
Nice. Further there. Yeah. Trying to rely on the auto lock on for these guys doesn't always work. Guess I actually have to move.
無理はしないでさや
I don't know. I feel it's... again, I'm still saying 3 hours, but...
さや
I don't know.
戦って
I'm thinking we might be closer to 2.5. I don't know. Oh, hello. Saya, walk forward, please.
さや気をつけて
One more, and then yeah, the water plant will be open again. We're visiting the water plant again. Here's one thing I'm wondering. So I triggered the email quest for later testing. Except one of the emails you trigger is before the boss here, so I'm really wondering.
戦って
Will it trigger automatically, or will it not? Because the boss is there. Find out today. Like in 2 minutes. Nice hit. Just realized, I don't have a breakdown of exactly what this mode is. I call it Dark Side. I should probably put that in the guide, just as a formality, even if it's obvious what it is.
さや
Oh, disconnected from chat. Okay, I hope no one's anything in the past 5 seconds. So an email would trigger here in the I have to walk down. So will it trigger here, or will it not because of the boss? Huh. It triggered. Good to know. So you literally, if you start the email chain, you literally can't avoid that one. You have to get it every time. Good to know. They forced that one on you. Good fight. Good fight so far. I really want to play as Faith aggressively. There we go. Oh, it should have done the sidestep there. Oh well. Should knock him down, yep. Oh. Excellent fight. Okay, now here's hoping I get this one. I think this is hold all buttons, push all buttons on screen at the same time, but here's hoping it's not an awkward set of buttons. Select out. Whoops. There we go. One start. Okay, slightly awkward. Take a sip of water here. I still don't know. Well, I mean, hey, if it's faster, I won't complain. I don't want us to be like, oh, well, I was wrong. It takes longer than 2.5 hours. Or shorter than 2.5 hours. Shorter than 3 hours, but I don't know. I'm curious. I'm making very good time. Also, I think this might be my favorite track in the game. Has a good groove to it. Very good groove. They all have good grooves. This one in particular stands out. Need to talk to him twice. Don't need my notes for that. Need to get a drink for him, but not the vending machine that we just passed. No, no, no. It has to be special vending machine. I guess that's something special. That's Zakamar. Whoa, camera. Talk to him. Pick the key. Cool music plays. There's a boss here. He's not too hard. He can get some cheap shots on you, though. He would just attack me. Of course, lock-on broke. And not bad. Not bad at all. Still hate how lock-on can break. It's not too bad on this mode because enemies don't do that much damage to me. On higher difficulties, though, on Perfect Kiss especially, it's just awful. On Blue Mountain, I killed at least one of the attempts. Maybe both? Possibly just one. Oh, whoa. Nope. Oh, yep, on Adventure Mode, there are only 3 bats we need to take care of. On Action and Perfect Kiss, it's 9. So yeah, this chapter is gonna be very quick compared to higher difficulties. They put this one all the way down here. So out of the way. The rest are, most of them are at the new residence. Actually, in higher difficulties, they put up like 3 here as opposed to just 1. Like, I guess 3 outside the street, not 3 here specifically. Oh, it's Bat, my worst enemy. Hate these guys. Oh, if I could just... There we go, there you are. Should be it. No. There we go.
Mu리はしないで、さや。
Only 2 here on this street. There are 5 on Action and Perfect Kiss, which is absurd to me. Nine total on higher difficulties. For this chapter, it's... quite a bit.
さや、戦って。
I'm singing something I can excise from the... from the notes here. I want to make my notes informative enough, but if there's redundant text, I mean, it's gonna delete it. There's already so much to my notes that like anything that's redundant should be cut out. Like it's already wordy. Why make it wordier for no good reason? Oh, come on. There we go. Is that it? Nope. There we go.
Saya, 気をつけ
There's one more encounter here.
Saya, 戦って。
See. I should have moved forward as opposed to relying on slashing to moving forward. You can't really rely on that too much when enemies are spread out. When they're like bunched up, you can, but or if they're close enough to slash, an extra slash attack, it's kind of worth it. But if they're like really far, yeah. See, I have to run. At least I can cancel stabs with that. Oh, that was fast.
Saya, 気をつけて。
And the bosses. Well, after this email, the boss will be open. This boss isn't hard, it's just... I don't know what it is about him, I just find it so hard to get into the groove with it. So here's hoping I get into the groove as quickly as possible. Oh, look at all these dead bodies. Although they look like Terran bodies, so... What can you do? Okay, let's see. What to do here? Nice hit. Oh, see, you can stop that. Oh, didn't get that either. Oh, yep. Oh, nice camera. Okay, this is not very smooth. What can you do, though? There we go. He's really a simple boss. Like, he doesn't do that much damage. You don't need to take too many segments off of him. Just dealing with his attacks and getting him open. I just can never get into the groove with him. I deserve that hit. Something like that. Okay, that wasn't very smooth, but it also didn't take long, so... I guess I'll take it. Use analog stick to place the button where it shakes the most. Easy enough. Okay, this is actually a short chapter. Oh. They actually kind of foreshadow that too, because this is the music that happens whenever a boss is open, whenever you're right when you're right to fight a boss. You're right about to fight a boss. They're basically telling you, yeah, there's a boss coming, everyone. When we come back here later, it's a little more involved. But here, nope, it's just the boss. Oh, I barely got that. Wasn't counting bullets there, I think. Reload now? Yep. Reload. Yep. Ooh, I couldn't guard in time, but I took care of the barrier. Easy. I thought about saving, like, not here, but towards the end of the game, before bosses. I might before the final bosses. But otherwise, it's just... It's that. It's not hard. I deal heavy damage, and they don't deal much damage to me. Therefore, why even save? Final bosses, though, just in case. You never know. Never know. Making excellent time, though. I don't know. This might be 2.5 hours. This might be sub 2.5 hours. Oh, I need to clarify these notes as well.
戦って
Hate you. Should have done the other direction, but it's fine. I hit him anyway. Whoa! Where are you going, Saya? Didn't mean to do that. Actually, I think I realized why I didn't specify this in my notes. It just says the next encounters are in/around park. The catch being is that there are only 2 in Adventure, but there are 8 in the other difficulties. So I think I did that just so I wouldn't have to be too wordy. So I don't know. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Abandoned God. Oh, probably not. Alas, probably not. This is the fastest category. Well, besides Blue Mountain, but that's like a boss rush, that's not quite the same. But as far as the full game, this is the fastest category, and I think on higher difficulties, there's just so much annoying filler that it's just it's just not worth it. And you know what the filler is? It's this. It's what I'm doing now. Before you can fight the boss of a chapter, you need to take care of these. They're bats on the map. I call them bats. They're generic enemy encounters, and this happens to be literally a bat. So, for this chapter, there are only 3 I need to take care of. But for higher difficulties, there are 11 total, and it just pads out the game. There's just so much padding on higher difficulties. Whoa, he's over there. So probably not, but I might do Blue Mountain, because like I said, that is a boss rush. It's not full game. And like, a run of that is like under 30 minutes. But I do think that I'm running out of steam for Blood Plus. I've been streaming and like fixated on this game for over a month now, and I think I'm finally running out of steam. But thankfully, I'm only running out of steam once I'm basically almost done with everything I wanted to do, so worked out. I do plan on one more stream, but it won't be a speed run. Bare minimum, there'll be one more stream. It'll be for the last planned video I have for YouTube, and after that, I just need to brush up my notes a bit more, polish those up, and then I think I'll be good with Blood Plus for a while. No, you don't. You just need one speedrun. And technically, I already did an earlier speedrun. It was basically combination walkthrough slash speedrun of just the mandatory stuff. So I actually already did a speedrun. But I didn't have the splits on screen until the end. Like, this is like, I consider the first true speedrun. Because I have no ulterior motives. Besides, like, I made 1 or 2 saves to test something, but... Okay, you only need one speedrun to go on speedrun.com. And even if I couldn't get on speedrun.com, I was like, yeah, it's not like the make or break thing. Like, speedrun isn't defined by speedrun.com. It's a resource. It's not the governing body, so to speak. But yeah, but there's already a speedrun. Yeah, if you type in blood or !blood plus, it'll lead you to the site. Well, to my resources, which is on the site. Oh, okay, got stuck on something. I could say I don't trust the game. I'm gonna say this. I think I'm good. I think I'm good, but I don't trust the game here. This is a save not out of safety per se, but yeah. Who knows? Maybe other people will want to speedrun this game. Or maybe they'll do a few token runs, like, for fun. People do look up the speedrun.com site, so I guess that's help in general. And since my resources are meant for both speedrunning and general walkthroughs, who knows? So yeah, it definitely is a useful resource. Excuse me. Come on, get close to me. Get close to me. Get close to me. I just don't. No, not that close. Oh, I guess I should have gotten closer to him. There we go. Excuse me again. Thing in my throat, apparently. I don't like his positioning. Just want to test something there. You can't destroy the barrier, you have to knock him into the barrier. I have to test this guy later. So this is what I was worried about. The death blow here is so esoteric. It's rotate the analog stick in a certain direction at a certain speed. It's very strange. Fortunately, we're on the lowest difficulty, so it's easy. Oh, split. Slightly late. We're making really good time. We're roughly halfway through the game, maybe a little more than that. Hmm. Well, now we take care of bats as Aoyama, but the catch is that they are nothing to us. That they will melt before our very eyes. I could probably amend these notes a bit. No, they're probably fine. For the sake of making things less wordy, I have my notes specifically here so that. No, it's no. I think actually I can change that. I'm literally button mashing here. I'm not even moving. Literally just pressing the shoot button. Well, now I'm reloading manually, but. Yep, that's it. Because there's auto lock on, it literally just locks on them. I don't need to do a single thing besides press shoot. I think they may have done that intentionally, or maybe not, you know, that mechanic per se, but But just having Aoyama being able to slaughter these generic enemy encounters as a sort of counterpoint against Sai, who takes a little bit more effort to them. Sword versus the gun. Gun wins. Seems like it. Just have to be a little bit more cathartic. Although then, on higher difficulties, they load you up with so many of those generic encounters. I might amend my notes here. I'll look over my notes. I haven't looked over my notes as much lately, simply because they're already in good shape. And like I said, I am winding down in my mood with this game. I'm just looking at them less because of that. Not bad. Oh, it's behind here. I think yes. Notes are slightly inspecific. Like I said, it's the one size fits all. I can still be more specific here, though. Now that I think about it. I shouldn't obsess over this bid run. I can fix it later. I did mean to do a couple of really thorough passes, just line by line, seeing what can be more specific, what can't be. If there's nothing on screen, he'll just do that. He'll just, you know, he'll whack his gun to do that hit. It does a little bit of damage, but the catch that it'll never hit anything, so... Sometimes it will, that's more of a coincidence, and it doesn't do enough damage to kill, so it's just a novelty. This boss is really easy. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do this one-handed. I mean, if I need to use both hands, I will, but you know what I mean. So I have one hand, my right hand on the controller. Oh, he's doing the force choke thing. But I'm still one-handed. I can guarantee you, something is happening. Okay, go. Eventually a cutscene triggers. Yep, I did that entire fight. One-handed. I literally was just mashing shoot and reload when needed to. And I pressed triangle at the end, but that was a one-handed fight. Oh, we're getting so close to the end though. And again, for comparison, on Perfect Kiss, or rather on Adventure, the mode we're on now, there are only 3 bats total still to take care of on the map before the boss opens. On Action and in Perfect Kiss, there are 12, 4 times the amount of encounters to deal with. So, again, please do yourself a favor. If you ever play this game, anybody listening to this, live or on the VOD later, do not play this on any other mode but Adventure on your first playthrough. Play this game on Adventure when you're starting off, please. You will thank me later. Alright, thank you. Also, welcome, Gorster. Oh, nice. Nice, Saya. First playthrough, well. Ah, you don't even unlock Perfect Kiss until you beat the game once, so there you go. In your face.
Saya, 気をつけて。
I mean, you could do action. That's the normal mode. That's the normal mode. That's what I did in my first playthrough, but I didn't know the ramifications of that until later. Well, who knows? Maybe, just maybe, they have another anime tie-in. Maybe we can make them do anime tie-ins. No, that sounds so threatening. We can make them. No. Oh wait, notes. Look at my notes, dummy. 1 east. There we go. Okay, look at my notes. Yeah, basically, but you can play on Adventure as well. So you can play on either Action or Adventure to unlock Perfect Kiss. You basically just need to beat the game once. So it's basically easy / normal to unlock hard. Like one of those to unlock hard. The thing with Grasshopper, it's just post No More Heroes 1. Suda stepped away and had to deal with a lot of meddling from publishers. Which really showed. But now that Suda is, in a better place with Grasshopper, I think things have been better, I think. For a bit. They have been. I think they will hopefully only get better for Grasshopper. The main thing I'm straining against now is that they technically haven't really announced anything new. That's the thing. That's like I don't want to sound like a demanding fan. One of those entitled folks. Like, that's not my point, but you get what I'm saying. It's like I just want an unambiguous, please announce a new game that isn't a remaster. Like, not just these teasers or that are questionable advertisements or jokes or references. Just please give me an unambiguous game with a release date, or even just a ballpark or a system or something. They haven't even announced the systems for Lollipop, or sorry, not that. Shadows the Damned. They only announced that, hey, there's a remaster. They haven't even announced what systems are yet, or it's coming out yet. It's like, okay, Grasshopper, I know you're cooking something, but you can show us the menu, please. Show us the menu, if nothing else. But again, I say this just from a personal, not an entitled sort of state of mind. I don't want to sound like that. I hope I'm not. It's just, it comes a point when, come on. You can tease us, but there's a point where you're just frustrating people. They legally can't. Because Let It Die is no longer a Grasshopper property. Yep, exactly. It is now a Super Trick game. Okay, move forward. Do not get stuck against the wall. That's me being bad. Yeah, long story short, a couple years ago. I think it was a couple years ago. It's not that long ago. Maybe 2-3 years ago. Grasshopper split into two separate developers. There's the main Grasshopper now, and the rest split off into Super Trick Games. And in that, a divorce, so to speak. Yeah, they, Super Trick and Gung Ho, they're the ones who got the Let It Die property. And that's why they made, the sequel to it, Deathverse, which, well, bombed. They shut it down and are planning on re-releasing it, relaunching it, so. But yeah, they legally cannot do anything with Let It Die now, because it's no longer their game. And I don't know what they still have access to, like what specific elements they still have from Let It Die. Because they fused a lot of those elements into the No More Heroes series and beyond, so. Who knows, but as far as Let It Die core itself, yeah, it is no longer Grasshopper. Yeah. And I never played Deathverse myself. I heard it wasn't very good, though. Like, it was something that was, like, underbaked, and now they have to put it back into the oven, so to speak. Okay, this is another boss that, again, not hard. Just very annoying to actually hit. And and I will say it every time, he looks like a lima bean, a giant lima bean. Oh, no, please. Oh, yeah, see, there's no way I was gonna get around that. Ooh, I think that's on me, that's on me. Come on. You can only hit his back. It was one hit. Ow. You can match better than that. They also lost a lollipop chainsaw as well. At least Suda has like subtly implied certain elements like of his own from that game still exist, but that's why Grasshopper isn't developing the lollipop chainsaw, like, you know, remake slash remaster slash whatever it is. This is hardware. This is an actual PS2 Slim. Through the power of homebrew, I was able to make my PS2 Slim region free, and also thanks to the power of homebrew, along with that, it's in 480p. This game, you can't boot a lot of games, PS2 games, into 480p. Unfortunately, just the way they're programmed. Curse you! Just the way they're programmed. But this game and Killer 7 on PS2 along with it, they let you do that. Just thank you. It's very nice. I'm very glad that I was able to hack my PS2. Yeah, I have the you know, HD Retrovision cables as well. They're very nice PS2 cables, so I'd like to think that, like, this is, like, maybe one of the better quality speeds you can get from a PS2, like, without modding your console. Oh, well, I technically soft modded my console. But, like, you know, not hardware modification. Like, I think I got the best I could possibly hope for. But yeah, progressive scan. Very, very nice. Oh, come on. Get knocked down, dude. Low exploding pancake, actually good luck. Yeah, they did in a TSA, there's another character named Juliet. Or like, they kind of imply there's a, come on. I might have to do this again. There's another Juliet. The chapter she's introduced in is called Hell's Chainsaw. And it's pretty obviously meant to be, like, as close to Juliet, like a version of Juliet that they could use. So there is an implied Juliet, a different one, since it seems like they kind of knew that they weren't getting Lollipop Chainsaw. Or didn't ruin it? Oh, well. I'm glad you enjoyed it on PS2 your first time around, but yeah, it's... Oh, I need to save it. Oh, I forgot to split. That's fine. So I need to make this save... or something else. Oh yeah, this game is credited as one of the precursors to No More Heroes. Like Suda has said that this game, along with Samurai Champloo and No More Heroes, they all serve as like a loose sword action trilogy. Like this game and Samurai Champloo Sidetracked are meant to be like precursors to No More Heroes. So, answer your question, yes, very much so. This was Grasshopper trying to make a sword action game. Wait. Oh, I misread my notes. There it is. I don't know what... I got tunnel vision there for a second. I was thinking, oh, it's on the north apartment, but that's for, I was sort of covering my base with my notes. Made you appreciate PC? Oh, that's good. Ultimately, you can play PC. Got PC, you got the upgrade. I've heard Sidetracked is, nothing else. It has a good soundtrack. The game itself, though, haven't heard as good of things. And I don't own Sidetracked yet. Like, unlike this game, which only released in Japan. That's fast. Unlike this game, which only released in Japan, Sidetracked did get an English release, and I do want that. I want it on my shelf. That's what I always say. I want it on my shelf. But it's a little pricey, and let me just say, where am I going? I'm not gonna spend $70 on an anime tie-in that ultimately is not worth $70. Let me just say that. The Japanese version is cheaper. It's a lot cheaper, actually. That tends to be the case for a lot of games, even for Killer 7 on PS2. Well, like maybe GameCube, but I know for a fact PS2. But yeah, I could get the... Wait, notes. I can read my notes. But I could get the JP version of Sidetrack, but I really do want to get the English version at a not terrible price. Because it's in English, obviously. Oh, I got damage on them from the hit. Doesn't happen often because it's totally useless otherwise. Obviously, if I ever get sidetracked, I'd stream it. But also, unlike Blood Plus, which I've never watched the anime and don't really have intentions to do so, I actually do want to watch Samurai Champloo, so... Who knows whenever I get around to this game, or to that game. Excuse me?
おねんねの時間だぜ
We're making such good time. I really think, I'm thinking, this might be closer to 2.5 hours as opposed to 3. Oh, reload earlier. And yeah, that's it.
あっちいな
All the bad encounters we need to do. And funnily enough, Suda actually, in an interview once, he once recommended, yeah, import this game. Why not? It's cheap. Yeah, you can import it. It's pretty cheap. Which I found really funny. It's like, oh. Well, it's something. He acknowledged the game to overseas audiences. It just, we couldn't get the English version, I guess. That wasn't gonna happen. Although it was out of their hands, I'm sure. I'm sure Suda would have loved to have released this in English, but... It was a licensed game, who knows if they... Bandai Namco would have wanted it or thought it was worthwhile. Hello, Esme. Oh, excuse me. I've had something in my throat this whole stream. Hello, Esme. Welcome. How goes it? Eventually, by the time I stop having that thing in my throat, the stream will be over. That always works out. This guy shouldn't take long. Here, I'm just gonna mash. I think I can do this. Not yet. I'm on the wrong side of him. See, I not waste those earlier bullets. Doing alright. This run is going really well. Faster than expected. I wasn't sure what to expect, so. I don't know how many shots this takes. I can guess. I can look at my speed runs, or my other playthroughs rather. I guess this one too. Hello, Ryu, welcome. I'm sure I'd go that far, but it very much is stylish. South of Zakamar. I can read my notes.
Saya, 戦って
Hate these guys. Yeah, definitely. Like, this is clearly just... even if you've only just... are a casual Grasshopper fan, you can still see, like, the links either way. If you'd only play Killer 7, you'd be like, hey, this is like Killer 7. If you'd only play No More Heroes, like, hey, this kind of looks like... the gameplay looks like No More Heroes, sort of. And, like, yes, that's what they did. If you look at the very first No More Heroes trailer, by the way, when it was called Just Heroes, that trailer does use the Killer 7 art style, too. I guess you could say that trailer looks like Blood Plus. Cool anime. See, alas, I don't know, I view this game just as a Grasshopper game. I don't know, I feel nothing strong compelling me to watch the anime myself. Maybe I'll get a change of heart, but who knows? Yeah, the Helter Skelter trailer. Yeah, that basically looks like Killer 7. Or at least not far from Killer 7. A little closer to the later No More Heroes style in some stylistic ways, but yeah, a lot of it it's Killer 7. Nope. There currently isn't. But I have notes that are very close to completion. And if you type an exclamation point, Blood Plus in chat, they are there. They'll probably be done, probably in like the next 2 weeks, truth be told. I'm winding down on my Blood Plus time here. So I can't help you with the story. Let me be clear, it does not help you with the story. But it will help you beat the game. If you're so inclined. Yeah, and those notes will probably be complete by yeah, in the next 2 weeks. If no worries. That game I still need to play, but that'll probably be a while from now. At least that game is in English. Next one is north side of apartment complex. This might be... I think this might be, now that I'm looking at it, this might be closer to a 2:45. But I'm not great at estimating time, so we'll see about this. I think it'll be sub 3 hours. I just wonder how much sub 3 hours. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah. Triggered an email that I didn't mean to. That's fine. It's actually not fine. I'll make that work. Fortunately, this difficulty is easy, so I can just fix this, like, pretty easily. I need to test something for a later video. And I accidentally went over the trigger for an email that I didn't mean to do. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And like when I'm going through Killer 7 on free look, I was thinking to myself, because I'd already started Blood+ by then, I was thinking, oh wow, this just... My brain thinking, oh god, is this what Blood+ really is? Like, I can see parts of the city? That I enter the world of Blood+. Ah, kind of slightly annoyed that I triggered that email, because I didn't want to trigger that email, but... Since I'm already pretty significantly through the way, I can just remake that save later. It's fine. No matter what, I was gonna re-record something off screen anyway. Wait, no, other side. It's behind me. And we just need to get Grasshopper. They need to make more anime tie-ins. You get a nice game with some nice style, even if it doesn't totally work. There'll be some good things about it. Secret Hopperman mode? Who knows? I do wonder. I've wondered this. Like, are there any Killer 7 models, like, in the game's code still? Like, did they use that for testing? I don't think there are. I feel like somebody has already looked into that and they would have shown that, but I don't know. Or could you port Killer 7 models from the PS2 version into this game? Like, could we play as Hopperman? In Blood+? But who knows what's down the line? Okay. I probably don't need to save, so... Fun fact, not so fun. This next boss that I'm about to fight, I'm walking to now. On higher difficulties, he has a one-hit KO move. Well, it's less a one-hit KO move, more in that you have to hit the trigger for a QTE. If you don't hit the trigger, even at full health, you will die on higher difficulties. However, on this difficulty, the lowest difficulty, he doesn't do that attack. You can just do the QTE whenever you want. You could stand there for an hour and he will not attack you. So that by default makes this the better difficulty. Everything else also matters, but this is just, yeah. That one instance of a one-hit KO attack is I think the lowest point in the game. Yeah, they're not too heavy on the grasshopper, like the grasshopper itself, that sort of iconography. They don't really spam it too much. But I don't know. I think maybe it's to the benefit that they don't do it. I think it'd be too cliche, almost. I don't know. I see what you mean, but they namely keep it to the logo and some references they don't like. Hate that attack. Higher difficulties, that does a lot of damage. I can match better than that. Nice slow down. Yep. No way to predict that in time. And we both have mutual iframes, so have to wait for him to do that second dash before I can hurt him. Like what? She's not hurting me? Yep. It was one hit. Come on, game. There we go. I had to change my grip, but that was better matching. Alright. See, I showed you, see? Mutual iframes. There we go. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's what I was talking about. You have to trigger this once it gets down to his final piece of health. Come up here. You can see he's just standing there. And I can just trigger the QTE, which is terrible. But on higher difficulties, he will dash into you, it will kill you even at you're at full health. And this is a terrible QTE because it's hold the button until it vibrates. And it was literally the last button I worked with. So I've said this every stream. I'll say it. I'll continue to say it every stream of this game. I'm glad that they did not take the death blows from this game into No More Heroes, because these are just terrible. Did I miss the button? I missed the button. I didn't hold the button long enough. And this also compounds why it's such a bad moment on higher difficulties, because not only does he have a one-hit KO, if you miss that trigger, this is the worst QTE I think in the game. There we go. Oh, come on. This is why you play on the lowest difficulty. Oh, yep, we failed again. Alright, how's everybody doing today? I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing this until the game is nice to me. It seemed like that got easier, though. Huh. Did they get easier? That seemed like they gave me more time and I didn't have to change the button. Well, I'll look into that later. I will be doing one more stream of this game, so bare minimum. So I could test, or I could test it off stream. I have some saves anyway. Yeah, it's terrible. It's the worst. But I think the game, because it gave me 15 seconds, and I only had to press and hold one button as opposed to two, so. Curious. Oh yeah. I mean, this game has the same structure. It's weird to say, but like the structure of this game is so similar to No More Heroes 3. If not, like, literally almost the same. But I do wonder. I noticed it got easier there. I have to test that. If you fail it enough times, does it get easier? For all of them, that is. But that definitely, I noticed that took 15 seconds as opposed to 10. But I don't know if that's in all difficulties. Granted, truth be told, I don't feel like testing all of them. I think I'm at the point where it's like, I've written enough, I think I can be forgiven for testing everything, but... Because I'm not going to test it on the higher difficulties. Because I don't want to do it on the higher difficulties, so... I don't know. I'll put a note. I'll put a note in my notes. Be like, yeah, they seem to get easier, but I have not done extensive testing. Do it yourself later. And my notes have, like, spots where I say, yeah, I'm not sure about this. I can't test it now. I don't feel like testing it now, so... If nothing else, once they're in the notes, that, like, hey, there's this thing that can happen, maybe it'll happen again. I think that's enough. I acknowledge it. I like being thorough, but I have my limits. I'm not going to play to the higher difficulties again just to figure out, hey, can these get easier? Literally, I don't need to aim. The game aims for me. Yeah, really. I have my limits, and considering I've written extensive notes already, no one can blame me for being like, yeah, I don't want to fight. Like, I've beaten this game on Perfect Kiss, the hard mode, twice. That's twice more than most people on the planet. Playing this game once is probably, beating this game once is probably more than most, like, mathematically speaking, it is more than most people have played this game on the planet. So yeah, I can be forgiven for certain gaps in my notes. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do this again, sorry. Easy. Yeah, this might be closer to a 240 something, I think. Very broad estimate here. Very broad estimate. But I'm thinking that's what it seems to be. Oh, dummy. I did wrong. I was coming around the corner and I wasn't thinking it was going to be the one there. I didn't even have to look at my notes for that. I realized what I did wrong. One thing I will say, though, I'm glad that the reaction to this game on stream, and in general, like on YouTube and Twitter, it's been nice to see people being like, oh, hey, this game looks interesting. Or at least, you know, they can pull things that they like from it just from looking at it. It's been nice. It's kind of what I do. It's a big part of what I do, just showing people what Grasshopper has to offer. And sometimes we have to get a little obscure. Like an anime tie-in. Japan only. If people can get something from this game, not even by playing it, just by watching me play, watching my footage. It's like, you know what? That's a net gain for me. Net gain for the world, I think. Oh, come on. He's, that's one of the few times positioning matters. Oh, I thought there would be one. Ah. Could be it. Not it. Oh, more of these guys than I thought. Okay, well that's the last time we have to take care of bats as Aoyama. Yeah, hey, it's the music that says a boss is coming up. Wonder if a boss is coming up. And it's the same guy as before. We have to take care of some barriers. Hate that attack. Hate that attack. He hasn't gotten me yet, though, with it. At least this fight. Oh, he got me with it, dude. Reload, yep. Wasn't counting bullets there, but I could tell. Hard fight. On a higher difficulties, that actually is pretty tough. Yeah, be pretty tough. On Perfect Kiss, actually, you get a grenade launcher. Which might sound like, oh, that must be super strong, and in some ways, yes, it is. It does, in fact, do a good bit of damage. The catch being is that the grenade launcher is a one-shot, then you reload. Meaning, some parts are actually harder. Because you automatically reload after every bullet. Oh, I probably could have split. Ah. I pressed the trigger there. That's whatever. In fact, let me... go. Okay, so this is the last full chapter where we have to deal with bats on the map. So there are 6 on this difficulty, but on higher difficulties, it's 21. So again, play this game on adventure mode if you ever play it. Please. Save yourself. I deserve that hit. I just realized, have I healed at all, like, manually? Have I gone to a vending machine to heal? This entire speedrun? I don't think I have. I've taken damage, but I haven't had to heal. Please be it. I hate the bats, dude. The bats are the worst enemy in this game.
戦って
If I take enough damage, I'll probably heal, but I don't know. Bosses haven't been that much trouble anyway. Oh, I thought it was good. That wasn't good. There you are. Oh. Okay, 2 down, 4 to go.
無理はしないでさや
There are less than a third of these, just under a third of these compared to other modes, and this is still, I feel like 6 is still too many.
Saya, 戦って
These guys are easy. And once we beat all the bats, 3 more after this one. Once we beat all the bats, then it'll just be bosses and running to the bosses. Finish up the game. Where are they dropping in from? They fall into the manhole cover like I did? That it? Nope.
無理はしないでさや
Where am I facing? Wait. Notes. Look at my notes. Where am I going? Where am I going? Southwest of school outside. Okay. I have a lot of notes, which is good, but it's also bad in that sometimes I get lost just looking through what I want. Like I just lose my train of thought.
Saya, 戦って
These guys are the worst. They haven't stun locked me here. Today? Because I'm playing on lowest difficulty, so they don't take much to take care of. And, you know, New Game Plus. on higher difficulties, even with New Game Plus upgrades. Or, you know, getting upgrades while playing a New Game Plus. Yeah, these guys can stun lock you, and on my perfect hits playthrough on stream, I died twice to the bats. So that's why I always say these guys are the worst. They ruined a lot. A lot of my time.
無理はしないで、さや。さや、戦って。
These guys are easy, the mutated rats. Making projected Zerg sound effects.
無理はしないで、
Saya.
さや。
Okay, one more bat. Gosh, if you were here for my action or the perfect playthroughs, like this level, this chapter is such a slog, and we're breezing through it right now, relatively speaking. But those were slogs, and I can't believe I still did those playthroughs in one sitting, each of the playthroughs in one sitting. With breaks, but still. Well, actually, no, breaks for one of them, not for the other one, I think. Yeah, because one of them was technically a speedrun. Technically.
さや、戦って。
And more mutated rats. One more. 2 more. 3 more. There we go. That's the last generic encounter we have to do. We can now beat the game. I think, yeah, this will be closer to 245, 250 something. All we have left to beat the game is simply fight bosses and run to fight the bosses. So I think this guy, and a lot of people have comments on this guy whenever we get to this part, so feel free to make comments. I guess. And I almost forgot. Oh, that was unfair, dude. You need to jump attack him. Broken hit. Yep. Iframes. Iframes. That works. Please don't have iframes when I get this one. There we go. This guy isn't hard, he's a little slow-paced. Because this guy right here, is the only time outside of the tutorial where you actually need to do jump attacks. Jump attacks are otherwise not very useful. Otherwise, here, yep. I'm gonna wait for him to jump. Otherwise, here, yep, you have to jump attack. At least for the first phases. Oh, come on, game. Oh, this is... Yes, iframes. Thanks for wasting my time, game. That can happen. I'm gonna hit. Yep. Saw that coming. Too early. Yeah, just slow-paced, and that, like the iframe thing. And his weird hitboxes. Where am I? There I am. I'm gonna wait for him to trample. There we go. There we go. Please don't have iframes, please. Please, please. There we go. And now we can actually hit him on the ground. I tried to guard, didn't work. Okay, see, like I said, he's not hard. He is just very slow-paced. Okay, so we have to memorize a sequence of buttons and then press an order. Sounds easy enough. L1, easy. Easy. That's an easy one. Alright, don't blink or you'll probably miss this boss, assuming I don't, like, flail miserably. Actually, we might be closer to 3 hours. My original prediction. It's probably right. Oh, he's not. I'm not facing his back. Did I count my bullets right? I did. And yep, that's it. That is it. That is an easy boss, at least with the upgrades that I have. I'm gonna say I probably don't need to. I don't think I need to, but I'm not sure if I trust myself. And I'll probably say before, like after the end of each other chapter, but we're at, three more bosses left. Technically two, because we fight the same boss between characters, but we are nearing the end. Just 3 boss fights left. And now I'm deciding what do I want to eat for dinner. I had a big lunch. That's what I do. Some of the time. I wouldn't expect this stream to be long. But been making it a habit to have bigger meals before streams. Or at least have a sandwich before streams. Usually how it rolls, so. I don't know. I'll decide later. I have time. Not starving right now, thankfully. You know what? I think about it. I probably shouldn't have saved. Any annoyances I have are mostly like levied to the higher difficulties. As you can see, I'm pretty blatantly destroying this boss. One more, yep. Yeah, shouldn't have saved. We're good. We're so good. I am saving before these other, the actual final bosses for each character. So this phase, we do not attack. Lock on, please don't break it. It broke! I should have said something. Just need to wait for an email to happen. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh! Got me before I could check my email. This is an easy one, thankfully. Okay, it's probably still an unnecessary save, but I'm not gonna risk it. So here we have to run all the way to where it began, where we first met Aoyama on the bridge. Or I guess under the bridge, technically. Where am I going? Okay, see, all the walls being gray like that, it kind of looks like there isn't an opening, but there is. We need to run all the way back, and unfortunately, if you wind up dying, and Aoyama's final boss isn't hard, per se, it's more of just, if you get hit by the wrong attack, of course, does a lot of damage. And there's no save points after you've walked, like, halfway across the city. To get there, so yeah, you don't want to... What am I... Hello? Don't want to die. Oh, camera. Yep, almost done. 2 more splits left. And Saya's final boss, assuming I don't mess up. It's another case where it's a slow boss, but in theory should not be too much trouble. Got to hear a little bit more of my favorite track before we finish up the game. Yeah, so maybe not the best speed game out there, but you know, we had fun. I don't really intend on revisiting this again. Like I said it earlier, I'm kind of running out of steam with this game, but I've been fixated on it for like well over a month now, and I want to move on, but fortunately I reached the point where I'm almost done with everything I wanted to do anyway, so yeah, it's a good time to move on. Good time to have that feeling. Don't get hit by the laser, so there's a lot of damage. And that's it. If he grabbed me, though, that would have been very bad. I think that would have... I think even on Adventure, that brings me down to, like, 1 piece of health. Okay, so final boss time. Final boss time. We're gonna finish that thing off. We're actually gonna deal damage to that boss. As Saya. And saving just in case. So, yeah, not hard. You can just see he has a lot of segments to his health bar. I just have to take care of every segment. And it just takes a while. Okay, nice one game. We're fighting a giant bug. He has a kind of annoying laugh that sounds like something, but I can't pin what he sounds like. And the QTE timing there is very generous. Thankfully. In many ways, it's like a victory lap fight. You can still die to it, but as you can tell, I'm not having, like, much trouble. Camera. Oh, he got stuck against the wall. He does that. Yeah, it's a very generous time, but you still need a time. Almost missed that one. One more, yes. Almost done. Okay, almost done, almost done. Whoa. Oh, what? Okay. Don't know what happened there. Okay, okay, fine. Oh, come on, don't do this to me now, game. HDMI converter, please. And GG. It's done. And yeah, 245. Hello, Red Menace, welcome. Alas, you've tuned in to the very end, but welcome to the end. Don't worry, there'll be more streams in the future. Alas, that's how it works out sometimes. And thanks for the GGs, and yeah, world record by default, I guess. Yes. Alright, so not the best speed game, but what can you do? Still pretty fun. And there is an in-game time. Yeah, final boss isn't too hard. It can kill you, but made sure to not get hit by its annoying attacks. So this will probably be my last speedrun of this game for a while. Maybe I'll do a Blue Mountain speedrun attempts, but yeah, it's just one down. I have one more, bare minimum one last stream planned for this game, probably on Sunday maybe. And then that'll be a recording session. But I'll go to the full game, but a recording session for my final video on Blood Plus, or probably will be my final video for the game. And then all I need to do is brush up my notes, and then I'll be done with Blood Plus for now. One day. Not in the near future, because one, I don't own the game. Two, I want to get a reasonably priced copy. I don't want to spend like 70, 80 bucks on the game. And three, I want to watch the anime first. I've never watched the Blood Plus anime, so I have no interest, but I've always, I've wanted to watch Samurai Champloo, the actual anime, for a while now. So it might be a while from now, who knows when. I can imagine. I mean, with blood in the name, I would assume it'd be gory. I just wonder what the in-game time is. Or how close they are. That'd probably be, in-game time probably a little bit shorter. I think it does count, like, cutscenes, I think load times too. I think it'll be pretty close, but, obviously at the way I start and end, my timer is different from the in-game timer, so. Sorry, I'm just looking away. Yeah, I've said that many times. I wish they did. They get a little bit of money, a little bit of practice for me, a later game, a real project. They really should. They really should. But keep making anime. Why not keep making anime games? Oh, wait. In-game time? Okay, they're not that far apart. I expected it to be lower. Like, they think it's to be lower naturally. There you go, though. I don't know. Maybe I should watch. I keep saying I'm not interested, but maybe, I don't know. I guess enough people have said that it's, have mentioned it, watching it. Maybe I should just do it. But either way, Adventure New Game Plus, probably the best category. It's the shortest category, besides Blue Mountain, but Blue Mountain's a boss rush. But in terms of full game, yeah, you want to go New Game Plus, you want to go Adventure, so fun stuff. I have no idea when I'll run this category again.